Saving $10,000 in just 1 year might sound like a dream, but for many people, it's a completely reachable goal with the right mindset, a simple plan, and a bit of consistency. Whether you're trying to build an emergency fund, get out of debt, plan for a big trip, or just gain control over your money, hitting that $10,000 savings mark can be life-changing. In this video, you'll learn a step-by-step process designed specifically for people between the ages of 25 and 45. This plan is easy to understand, doesn't require fancy financial knowledge, and uses practical tools that anyone can apply. You'll also find frugal living tips and a 30-day challenge to help build momentum. Let's break it down. 1. Know your why. Set a clear, personal goal. Before you start saving, you need a purpose behind it. Saving money just for the sake of saving won't keep you motivated long-term. Ask yourself, why do I want to save $10,000? Maybe you're building an emergency fund so unexpected expenses don't become disasters. Maybe you're trying to finally pay off a credit card or save for a down payment on a home. Or maybe you just want the peace of mind that comes from not living paycheck to paycheck. Write your why down. Put it somewhere visible, on your bathroom mirror, inside your wallet, or as your phone background. You'll need this reminder when the temptation to spend comes knocking. 2. Break it down. Make the goal manageable. Looking at $10,000 all at once can feel overwhelming, but when you divide it into smaller chunks, it becomes far more manageable. Monthly, $10,000, divide 12 equal $833. Weekly, $10,000, divide 52 equal $192. Daily, $10,000 divide $365 equals about $27.40. Instead of saying, I need to save 10 grand, say, I need to find a way to save about $28 a day. That's one takeout meal, one Uber ride, a few unnecessary subscriptions. You don't need a huge income to save money. You need consistent habits and small wins that add up. 3. Track every dollar you spend. You can't save what you don't see. Before you can make cuts or changes, you need to know exactly where your money is going. That means tracking every dollar for at least 30 days. This doesn't have to be hard or time-consuming. Free apps like Mint, EveryDollar, or Pocket Guard will automatically link to your bank and credit cards and categorize your spending. You can also use a basic spreadsheet, or even write it down by hand if that works better for you. After 1 month, review your spending. Look at the numbers honestly. Are you spending $400 a month eating out? Paying for 5 streaming platforms but only using 1? This exercise often reveals hidden spending habits you didn't even realize were there, and helps you know exactly where to cut. 4. Create a simple, bare-bones budget. Once you know where your money is going, you can create a budget that aligns with your goal. A bare-bones budget isn't forever, it's just a temporary lifestyle shift that helps you save faster. Start with your absolute essentials. Rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation, insurance, debt minimums. Then decide what can be reduced or paused. Eating out, limit to once a week or less. Coffee shops, make it at home. Subscriptions, cancel or pause unused ones. Entertainment, swap with free or low-cost alternatives. Build your monthly savings goal, $833, directly into the budget like any other fixed expense. Don't treat it as whatever's left. Make it non-negotiable. When you treat savings like a bill, you're more likely to stick with it. 5. Automate your savings. Saving money becomes much easier when you remove willpower from the equation. That's where automation comes in. Set up an automatic transfer of $208 every Friday or $833 on the first of each month into a separate high-yield savings account. Apps like Ally, Capital One, 360, or Chime make this easy and offer better interest rates than traditional banks. Some banks and apps even allow you to round up your purchases. So if you buy something for $6.45, it rounds it up to $7 and puts the extra 55 cents into savings. It sounds small, but these micro savings add up over time. When you automate savings, you don't get the chance to talk yourself out of it. 6. Do a 30-day frugal living challenge. To kickstart your journey, try a 30-day challenge focused on simple, frugal habits. This isn't about being extreme, it's about being mindful. Here's a sample challenge breakdown. Days 1-3, no spend days. Buy only essentials like groceries or gas. Day 4, cancel one subscription you barely use. Day 5, meal prep for the week. Aim for 5 home-cooked dinners. Day 6, sell 3 unused items: clothes, electronics, books. Day 7, deposit the proceeds into your savings. Days 8 to 14, use cash only for all purchases. This makes spending feel more real. Day 15, compare auto, home, or health insurance rates and switch if you find a better deal. Day 16 to 20, make all coffee and meals at home. Day 21, find a free local activity, go for a hike, attend a library event, or have a picnic. Day 22, host a potluck instead of dining out with friends. Day 23, call a service provider and ask for a lower bill. Day 24, use coupon or cashback apps like Rakuten or Ibotta for groceries. Days 25-30, repeat no-spend days and review your progress. Most people who complete this challenge save between $300 $600 in just 1 month and form habits that stick long after. 7. Find small ways to increase your income. While cutting back on expenses is a great way to make progress toward your savings goal, pairing it with even a small increase in income can dramatically speed things up. You don't need to take on a full-time second job. Just an extra $100 a week adds up to more than $5,000 in a year. When combined with smart budgeting, this could be what helps you reach that $10,000 goal even faster. Start by looking at what you already know or enjoy doing. If you have a skill like writing, design, tutoring, or data entry, you can offer services on freelance platforms such as Fiverr, Upwork, or TaskRabbit. If you enjoy animals, you could make money walking dogs through Rover or pet sitting locally. Selling unused clothes, electronics, books, or furniture on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, or Poshmark can also bring in quick cash. Other simple options include babysitting, tutoring, or offering rides via Uber or Lyft in your spare time. The most important part? Don't let that extra money blend into your regular spending. Transfer it immediately to your dedicated savings account. By treating extra income as untouchable, you'll see your savings grow faster than you imagined. 8. Avoid lifestyle creep. One of the biggest threats to your savings goal is lifestyle creep. When you start earning more or spending more and your lifestyle inflates right along with it. Maybe you get a raise and immediately upgrade your apartment or buy a new car. That's lifestyle creep in action. Fight this by pretending your raise never happened. When you earn more, increase your automatic savings instead of your lifestyle. Keep your spending in check, and you'll hit your goal even faster. 9. Use the envelope system or a digital version. If you often find yourself overspending or giving in to impulse buys, the envelope system is a simple yet powerful strategy to regain control. It works by assigning a specific amount of cash to each spending category, such as groceries, entertainment, gas, or dining out, and placing that amount into separate envelopes at the beginning of the month. Once the money in an envelope is gone, that's it. You stop spending in that category until the next budgeting period. This forces you to make more mindful decisions, prioritize your needs, and avoid the temptation to overspend. One of the biggest advantages of the envelope system is that it creates a physical connection to your money. Watching your cash dwindle reminds you of your limits and encourages smarter spending. For those who prefer not to carry cash, there are digital versions like Good Budget or Memvelopes, which let you create virtual envelopes on your phone and track spending in real time. Whether you use physical envelopes or digital ones, this system builds discipline, keeps your budget transparent, and helps you stay aligned with your financial goals. It's a great tool for developing healthy money habits that stick. 10. Celebrate milestones to stay motivated. Saving $10,000 is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, consistency, and discipline, so it's essential to keep yourself motivated along the way. One of the most effective ways to stay on track is to break your savings goal into smaller, bite-sized milestones. For example, aim for $1,000, then $2,500, $5,000, $7,500, and finally $10,000. Hitting each mini goal gives you a sense of accomplishment and proves to yourself that the bigger goal is within reach. But motivation doesn't just come from the numbers. It comes from how you celebrate progress. Every time you hit a milestone, take a moment to reward yourself in a way that doesn't derail your savings. It doesn't have to cost a lot. Treat yourself to a cozy night in with your favorite movie, a homemade dessert, a picnic in the park, or a long walk with a podcast you love. Even a $5 or $10 treat like a specialty coffee or a new journal can give you a motivational boost. To make your progress feel more real, use visual tools. Print out a savings tracker, fill in a coloring chart, or mark milestones on a wall calendar. If you're a digital person, use a spreadsheet or an app to watch your progress grow. These visual cues provide constant reminders that your efforts are paying off. When the journey feels long, these small celebrations and visible progress markers can be the difference between giving up and finishing strong. Final thoughts. Start small, think big. Saving $10,000 in a single year might sound like a big stretch, but it is much more possible than most people think. You do not need a six-figure income or a perfect budget to make it happen. What you really need is a clear goal, a steady plan, and the commitment to follow through. With small daily choices and some discipline, your savings will grow faster than you expect. Even if you do not reach the full $10,000, that is okay. Saving $6,000 or $8,000 is still an incredible step forward. That money can give you peace of mind, protect you from emergencies, or help you move closer to your dreams. More importantly, you will have built solid habits that can support you for years to come. Do not wait until everything feels perfect to get started. The right time to begin is now, with whatever you have and wherever you are. Every dollar saved is progress. Every habit you build makes a difference. So take that first step today. It might feel small, but a year from now, you will be so glad you did. Whether you reach $10,000 or not, you will be stronger, more confident, and far more in control of your money than you were before. And that's a win worth celebrating. Your future self will thank you for starting today. Because when you take control of your money, you take control of your future.